The government has just announced a scheme for compulsory voluntary work, essentially community service for young people aged 16 to 19. The plan is to enthuse them, get more involved in service in their communities and into employment quickly. Amazingly, they're going to sink £146 million into the scheme. The Prime Minister has already highlighted the need for these skills to be used in the job market, and other ministers have spoken of the need for youngsters to do over 50 hours of service within their communities. The scheme sounds quite similar to one that's run in Germany, where every young man who leaves school has to do a period of 9 months service in the military. If he's a conscientious objector, then he can do service in the fire brigade, the police, nursing, something like that. But critics of the proposed British scheme have said it will be impossible to enforce young people to do this through their schools, and there aren't going to be enough safe activities for children to undertake, and the last thing anyone wants is for someone to get hurt while they're taking part in this scheme. There's also a slight problem that when people hear the words community service, their thoughts naturally run to what criminals are given as a punishment by a lower court. Now, two main questions are raised as a result of this debate. Firstly, by making it compulsory, is the government going to turn young people off to the idea of volunteering? Secondly, are they tarring all young people with the same brush, portraying them all as ASBO-wielding hoodies who are hanging around on the streets and making a nuisance of themselves? After all, young people make up a significant portion of the voluntary sector. So what we want you to do now is let us know your views on this subject. Is the government being unfair, trying to enforce this decision on all young people? And is the scheme unworkable? Are you a volunteer? How will this affect anything that you do? Let us know by logging on to www.catch21.co.uk, leaving us your views, and watch out for future videos on this subject.